I watched the Canelo fight. I watched the Bivol fight because that motherfucker was fighting and Canelo was not. Okay, so Canelo was trying to fight. This is what I think happened. Canelo's used to going in there and being the bigger man, right? Like being bigger than everybody else. And even on the days that he's not super technical, he could bully you a little bit. And he throws that faint left and that crazy fucking right hand. And he did that shit to Bivol a lot of times. But here's the difference. This motherfucker's bigger than Canelo. And so every time Canelo threw that shit, he would do that catch counter or he would just eat it, right? He'd block that shit and it don't do nothing to him. But when he was doing that catch counter, he'd catch it in here and give it right back to Canelo. It's like he watched film on him, right? Because everybody's going to do that. Block 1-2, block 1-2. And Bivol did that a couple times. And the reason he won is that he didn't stay in any consistent rhythm, right? Catch 1-2-3, catch 1-2, catch, jab, jab, jab. And he was fucking Canelo up from a distance. And then he fucked him up in the phone booth. Because his combinations, his punch selection, he was too smart. His footwork was crazy. Canelo was frustrated and couldn't catch him. Couldn't do that shit. In the ninth round, I thought Canelo was going to turn the shit around because he started doing that slick shit. You know what I'm saying? And he slipped probably 9-10 punches in a row. It's going to look crazy when you look back. But it wasn't enough. It's just not enough because he didn't have enough power. He didn't have enough speed and he didn't have enough stamina to fuck with Bivol. Like it's a total backwards thing. He threw everything he had at him and dude was taking it. He was taking him. He hurt Bivol a little bit in the 9th, maybe the 10th round. He hurt him with a body shot, slowed him down a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. It's not enough because Bivol was a better boxer. He outboxed Canelo by a lot. Like it wasn't close. He was way smarter. It looked like Canelo was fighting. It didn't look like Canelo was the champion. Canelo was the challenger. And here's the thing, right? Great fighter, unbelievable fighter. What I thought was a pound for pound best, right? And maybe he is a pound for pound best if he's the one that's fucking 10 pounds heavier than his opponent. But you get a motherfucker that's his size or bigger, that shit didn't work. That crazy uppercut didn't work. That overhand right didn't work. Even that lethal body shot, this shit didn't work. You can keep doing that on little motherfuckers, man. But if you want to jump up 2 weight classes, watch some tape. Because them motherfuckers watched the tape on you. He watched it on you and whooped your ass.